Hi guys, welcome back to HuffPost Live. I'm Jacob Soboroff. This is Alyona Minkovski.
Hello.
We are going to start our broadcast today from Los Angeles with some news that's been going virally across the internet. There was a car chase this afternoon that started in Phoenix, Arizona that ended in a man committing suicide. Unfortunately, this video was broadcast, like I said, on Fox News for everybody to see inadvertently. The video has also been posted to several sites on the internet. It's created controversy. It's made a lot of people uncomfortable. We are going to give you the context. We're going to show you, obviously not the portion of the video where the man commits suicide, but we want to let you take a look, at least at a little bit of footage from the chase. Then we're going to show you more from what happened on Fox News. We'll get into a discussion with some members of the HuffPost Live community. So take a look. Here's some video that was broadcast on Fox News. Again, this is not the graphic suicide portion of the video.
Well, continuing to watch what he's doing, and we're just not really sure, but he is looking kind of erratic, isn't he? I don't know.
Shep Smith had a reaction, frankly, on air, live for everyone to see. We want to show you that right now. Take a look.
Oh, get off it, get off it.
Fox News has released a statement saying that this happened because of severe human error. I want to now introduce Adam Rose, who's joining us here on set. Adam is our standards editor at the Huffington Post. Adam, welcome.
Thanks for having me on.
Thanks for joining us, Adam.
Also joining us in the Google Hangout are Sara Morrison, assistant editor at the Columbia Journalism Review in New York City, and Steen Kirby, a student and journalist from Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome to you both as well. Thanks for being here.
Hello.
We do have a version of the video, but the version that we show on HuffPost, and I'm not going to play it now, has a black box over where the man, when he shot himself.
Correct.
Can you talk about sort of the decision-making process of why this is what we posted and why we chose not to post the full video in its entirety?
Sure. Well, I think the most important thing to remember in this story is that someone died. And that's something that, you know, as just a human being, you have to recognize is the important thing. There was a loss of life involved in this. And there's a situation where when that happens in this style, other people are prone to committing copycat acts. And so we have seen that statistically in many cases. That's been proven in study after study. And so we have sort of a concern as people and also an obligation, I think, as people to do the right thing in these cases. And so that's what informs our decision on these things. Anyone who is on these pages on Huffington Post will see a 1-800 number that they can call if they are depressed, have suicidal thoughts, are thinking about anything along those lines. And that's the most important thing, is that people who need help get help.
Sara, just so you know, I'm showing your tweet on the screen right now. Columbia Journalism Review at CJR obviously asked people to comment on this, and you asked who's worse, Fox News for airing the suicide or at BuzzFeed for reposting the video.
What's your opinion on that? You know, I mean, do you think that one is worse than the other, accidental versus somebody that does post it deliberately?
Yeah, I mean, I think with Fox News, it was probably a case of somebody did something wrong, as they said, and that's an accident. It's a bad one at a bad time, but it's an accident. BuzzFeed made a decision. I'm talking about BuzzFeed in this case because that's the one that I noticed. But they made a decision. They seemed pretty proud of it, and they sort of smacked a BuzzFeed, label right on the video if you saw it, so that no matter where it was reposted, you'd know that they'd gotten it.
I think the first point with Gawker and BuzzFeed, I mean, that's kind of their niche in the internet media market, is to cover things that are, breaking and sometimes very edgy and sometimes slightly trashy, to be honest. So I don't think that this was beyond them, and I don't necessarily take an issue with it, because in the case of, like they said, this is a video that's on the internet. So anybody's going to have the choice to view this video or to not view it. It's not being, forced upon anybody against their own choice, per se, as an internet user.